There'll be machines ahead.
What are you doing? Kivad,
If the boat goes over, it'll drown in these chains.
so he drowns.
Can you take this off my head?
Kivad.
There. Can't walk in the light if you can't see in the light, right?
We should have staked him out and left him for the Glint Hawks. Damn Shadow Karja.
Several years in the military, and she still believes in justice.
Will you sit your patronizing ass down and paddle? If he runs,
Where to? The only place he can go is Don's grasp, and that's where we're taking him.
Dawn's grasp? Who are you two? Is this a prisoner exchange?
keep your voice down. There are machines out here.
Blameless Murad is giving you a chance. We won't make it back to Don's grasp alive. You can talk to him about a pardon. So, either take your chances with us, or... Stormbird!
Stay still, you idiot. We haven't come this far to get struck by lightning. All right, I think we're clear.
So Sun King Avad is willing to pardon me, a notorious enemy soldier. When does he want to return? Hey, I asked you a question.
This whole valley's been filling with machines.
The sun brought us Edom and the Shadow to find out why.
Me?
You and Murad have lost your minds.
Hey, you can't blame Murad.
What's that tonic doing?
It's heading towards Dawn's grasp.
It's headed towards us! If those machines keep coming, there's not gonna be anything left of Dawn's grasp when we get there.
Blameless Murad would have sent for reinforcements.
If there were reinforcements coming, we wouldn't have been sent to drag this murdering stain out of prison. How they can offer him a pardon? Watch yourself.
Need my bow.
Not a
I
chance.
can help you.
Everyone says Reyes is a good shot.
Yeah, and I'll put arrows through both of us. You're switching with me.
What?
Just get up front and paddle.
If there are watchers, there's gonna be something worse out there too.
And you better hope we can deal with it.
Did we lose them?
Keep quiet.
Please don't let them see us. Please don't let them see us. I'll go to every dawn ceremony if you just don't let them see us.
Son, save us. It's not like you've never seen a machine before, Kavad. Just keep us to the left, away from them. No, no. You idiot! Faster!
Are those watchers still following us?
Let's get to the quayside before we find out.
Sun shines upon the worthy. Sun shines upon the worthy. Oh, the sun shines upon... What was that?
It's a snap maw!
Get to the dock!
There's more of them! Give me my bow!
We're not gonna make it!
We have to. I'm not dying for a shadow card.
Give me your hand! I'll get to you! Just hold on! Snap, look at me next. I've got to get off this dock. I'd better head to Dawn's Grasp, find Murad. See what he wants in return for a pardon. If I remember my maps right, I'm on Bright Dawn. And Dawn's Grasp is on the other side of it. Do I go there or make a break for it? No, I'm not a criminal. I'll go to Dawn's Grasp, see what Murad wants.
You can run, but I will find you!
I'm not trying to run! Hey! So, another soldier from the boat is alive. She thinks I'm trying to escape. Okay. If this valley is filled with machines, at least now I can fight back. Will Murad really offer me a pardon if I get to Dawn's Grasp? They're not gonna forgive the shadow of Edelman just like that. There must be a catch. That hit. Dawn's Grasp. It's on fire. Better get over there. See if anyone's still alive.
No escape! Got you. Damn shadow card, ya. There, he's awake.
Reyes, my name is...
Blameless Murad. You're King Avad's spy master.
Well, at least a rock to the head hasn't left you too confused.
You said to bring him alive. You didn't say conscious.
And why have you brought me? The last time I heard from Avad, he threw me in prison for life.
His radiance, the Sun King Avad.
You're straight to the point, just like your brother.
So that's it. Urid's in trouble.
There's more to this than your brother's life. Machines attack this settlement.
Machines don't attack settlements.
Tell that to the dead. Do you think Blameless Murad would have left Meridian to chase a folktale? You saw the machines in the river valley. Something's happening here, and this settlement's paying the price.
Urid climbed the Sun Spear to search for answers. He hasn't returned.
And you need someone expendable to go after him.
I need a climber as good as him to finish a task he did not. Do this, and you will be pardoned for your actions in Meridian.
Everything forgiven. Just like that.
Officially, yes. If you can find Urid or Adele, the climber who went after him, that'd be a blessing. But, for the sake of the Sundom, you must find what's causing these machines to attack.
A Nora warrior, a spy master, and a pardon from Avad. You really must have hit me hard with that rock.
And we should take Reyes to the Sun Spear.
You can't find a mountain, you might have picked the wrong climber. Can you climb?
If I can't, this is all gonna be over pretty fast, isn't it?
Then let's get you started. This is the route up to the Sun Spear. I said I'd get you here, and here you are. Good luck finding those answers.
Where are you going?
To Sunfall. I have business with the Shadow Karja. From what Murad says, your journey is away from them, up that mountain. The people in that settlement are counting on you. I hope you find your brother.
Nora's gone. Shame. She looked like she would have been helpful if things turned bad. Find my brother. Is he gonna be dead or alive? What were you looking for, Orid? Did you find it? Or did something find you? They told me I could earn a pardon. I never thought I'd make it out of jail, let alone start over. My father ordered me to take Prince Edom, and I thought I was keeping him safe. People call me Edom in Shadow. Kidnapper. Traitor.
Hey! Orin! Riddell!
Watchers. So, this place is full of Watchers. Okay. How to get by those Watchers unseen. If it spots me, every machine in this mine will know I'm here. They're all down. You can do this, Reyes. I have to climb up and over this. Made it.
Hey! Who's there? Can you hear me?
Yeah! I can hear you!
Then can you get up here? I'm trapped. My leg's trapped, my arm's injured, and 2 days of sitting on this rock's really not been great for everything else. Finally! Can you get me? All this time, and And now, a shadow...
Murad sent me. I'm looking for Urid.
He went up there, but Glinthawks brought the cliff down. Murad sent a shadow Karja? Well, then get this damn thing off me. There. You got it. It's off me. Shadow Karja. Out here? You're Urid's brother, Reyes.
Yeah, where is Urid?
He went to the top of the Sun Spear, but there's no way to follow him until the elevator's repaired. And I'm probably the only one who can tell you how to fix it. So, you're not climbing up that mountain until you've got me down it.
You want a piggyback ride? Come on, let's go.
The route up was destroyed by Glinthawks. The elevator is broken, and you can't ask us to rely on a Shadow Karja criminal. We'll have to wait for Urid to come back with news of that Thunderjaw. Just leave it. It's fine.
Wait, what Thunderjaw?
While we waited for Urid, you lay trapped in pain, and this settlement lay at the mercy of machines. For all our trust, we cannot wait for Urid.
We can if there's a Thunderjaw involved.
Urid thought that Thunderjaw might help explain what's happened here.
How?
It didn't just attack the settlement. It passed through it, on towards the mountains, just as all the machines that came afterwards have. It's as if they're searching for something.
So let's hide here until they find it.
And what if this happens again, but the machines attack a city? Meridian. Now, follow the shadow and you will find the flame. We must know what has drawn these machines here.
Well, the only way up the Sun Spear is to fix that elevator. And to do that, you'll need a gear assembly from a scrapper.
Aloy reported a scrapper on the upper slopes of Bright Dawn.
To walk forwards, first we must step back.
This isn't a step back. This is running headfirst into a scrapper's jaws.
Your brother would do it in a heartbeat.
That's probably why my brother hasn't come back.
Well, we will never know until that mountain is climbed. Adele will give you the equipment you need to return to Bright Dawn. Harm the knowledge. Let us all play our parts.
You'll need pickaxes to climb Bright Dawn.
There's something you should know about my brother.
I don't actually need you to explain anything to me.
If he'd have known you were trapped, injured,
And yet he goes on anyway.
he would have left you there if he felt his mission was more important.
Well, a Shadow Karja would know all about sacrificing people for a cause, wouldn't they?
Do you know where Urid was going?
All I know is he set off to the Sun Spear to get ahead of that Thunderjaw. After that, depends on the Thunderjaw.
What exactly are these parts I'm looking for?
Whatever idiot built that elevator winch used a gear set from a scrapper. One of the stupidest things I've seen. But we don't have time to build a replacement, so you need those parts.
I get that you've got a problem with someone who fought with a Shadow Karja.
Oh, you get it, do you?
But if you can work with the Karja, if you can work with Urid, you can work with me. Hey, I brought you down from that mountain.
Congratulations. You saved one Oseram life. You've still got many more mountains to climb.
I'll find Urid.
Sure. Run and get your pardon.
Now I can climb the mountain and get a scrapper's gear to fix the elevator. And go after Urid. I could also talk to the others, see if they know anything useful. Do you really think Urid is still alive?
If he is, we need to know what he learned. If he is not, he knew the risks.
Ura would jump into a pit of rock breakers, if he was ordered to.
I didn't order him to climb that mountain. He made that decision alone. If you want answers about Urid's actions, you will have to find him.
If you didn't tell Urid to climb the Sun Spear, what were his orders?
To come here and wait.
But Urid decided he could find answers himself and disappeared? What makes you think I could do better?
You might measure yourself against your brother's actions, Reyes, but others will judge you by your actions alone. You'll find it easier to climb that mountain without your family on your back.
And if I don't climb, you throw me back into Sunstone Rock?
We each choose the prisons that hold us.
I'm pretty sure it was the armed guards that chose mine.
Trust is only ever a bargain, Reyes. You know what is offered and what is required to get it.
The, Nora Hunter who was here, Aloy, she's gone?
We were fortunate she was passing through. Aloy has been of great help to the Kaja, but now her road leads west to a calling which has much importance for the fate of the Sundom, as does ours. We must solve this riddle of the mountains ourselves.
I'll find your answers.
May the sun light your way, Reyes.
Hey. Will you talk to me, or is it just rocks to the head from now on?
You were a soldier once. What would you do if a prisoner tried to escape?
I would have used a bigger rock.
I never expected you to come back, let alone volunteer to go hunting scrappers.
I'm full of surprises.
Try not to be. We need predictable right now.
So what were you told about the legend that is Edamon's Shadow?
Good soldier. Did your duty. Until your father talked you into joining the Shadow Karja.
I didn't join the Shadow Karja. I stayed with my unit.
And kidnapped a child.
Rescued a prince.
Yes, they normally put people in prison for rescuing a prince.
You think it was that simple?
I should help kidnap a child? I should not help kidnap a child. Sounds pretty straightforward to me.
I'm sorry about your friend from the boat.
His name was Kavad. He thought getting you here was worth the risk. You want to honor him? Prove him right.
Are machines still attacking the settlement?
We pulled everyone back to let the machines pass by. That's reduced the number of attacks. Now it's down to how our luck holds.
Why do you think the machines are attacking?
I just fight where I'm told to. It's Murad's job to explain why.
I'd better go.
I don't know why you're doing this, and I don't care. Don't mess it up.
Sure. Don't go knocking anyone out while I'm gone.
Lesson learned. Cold steel only from now on.
All right, I've learned all I can here. Time to head to Brightdawn and find that scrapper. Well, I should be able to find the best route to Brightdawn at that map table. Get a gear assembly from a scrapper. That means find a scrapper, defeat a scrapper, and don't get killed doing it. Just like one of the tests Father used to set us, hey, Ord? There it is. Guess it's you and me, scrapper. Just you, me, and the other scrapper. There they are. Do I take a shot? Maybe if I take out their radars or power cells. That woke them up.
the tower!
Made it. There's one scrubber. Where's the other? It's scrubbing the machines.
There goes its armor! Gotta hit back.
I'm not so rusty after all. Now, let's find that gear assembly before anything else turns up. So, which one of you wants to give me the gear assembly? Okay, off you come. There, got a scrap gear. Should be able to fix the elevator with it, then go after Orid. I hope he knows why the machines attacked Dawn's Grasp. I hope that house from Riddell is right. Let's see. I should be able to put the scrapper gear somewhere to fix the elevator. There, that's it. Riddell really knows her stuff. Now, let's find Orid. Find Orid or whatever is causing the machines to attack. Rod made it sound so simple. I'm coming for you, Orid. Be alive. I need to see your face when you're rescued by your little brother. Path to wisdom. The Sun King Sadaheen came here seeking answers. He received a vision of the sun.
Glinthawk! So Ura did kill them all. Yeah, you got it. Check that out. Ha! That staggered it.
I think that's all of them. King Sadaheen's final stop on his way to the summit. Well, it's two, I hope. Just look at that view. The summit. There's Orid. They must have seen something from up here. I'm gonna have to look around. Smoke. It's coming from Talon Reach. Are you sending a signal, Orid? There's gotta be something here. There. A hunter's mark. Yeah, Orid made this. Following Thunderjaw. Talon Reach. All right, brother. I'll follow you to Talon Reach. The smoke I saw was at the top of these ruins. And Orid's mark said he'd followed a Thunderjaw here. For all their power, everything the old ones built is just crumbling to nothing. That must be the Thunderjaw Orid was following. Thunderjaw's gone. Gone where? Thought I'd actually be inside an ancient flying machine. Oh no. Found me.
Hold on! Oh no!
Built all this stuff. Where are they now?
barrels. Thunderjaw! I took down a Thunderjaw! Orid, I wish you could have seen that!
Old ones' machines. They could climb inside them, control them. What would that world have been like? If the ancient machines climbed up that way, I should be able to. Look at them all. I've never seen machines swarm like that. And maybe that's what they did in Dawn's Grasp. This must have felt like a battle to end all battles.
Couldn't you stay dead? Gotta target the weapons. That staggered it. Hope you didn't need that big.
Gotta be answers here somewhere. Another of Orid's messages. Followed. Them. Mother's tears. Them. Couldn't you have been less critical once in your life, Orid? Rod'll need more than this. I better see what else I can find. This better take me up to some answers, not an ambush.
Anyone up there?
No one's home, but they left. What is that? Around wanting me to find answers. This is answers. Orid mustn't have seen it or understood it. Maybe Riddell can explain this device. I should head back to Dawn's Grasp now.
You defeated a Thunderjaw?
That's what you sent me to do.
We sent you for answers.
Have the machines stopped coming through the settlement? Well, then I guess I found your answers too.
Possibly. Riddell?
These components were made by the old ones. These were made by an Oseram tinker.
Oseram? And yet Urid went to Mother's Tears in Nora territory.
Mother's Tears is a settlement in Valleymead. The Nora abandoned it during the Red Raids.
The Nora can't be behind this, can they?
The Nora are far too superstitious about the old ones to touch a device like this.
And what is that device?
It's a high-frequency wireless communication system. A beacon, but for machines.
So, that's why Avad's spy master came all the way out here. You knew you'd find this.
I didn't know. I feared. And decisions shouldn't be based on fear. Facts should lead us.
So try sharing some facts.
The few small lures I've seen have the power to attract only a handful of machines from close by. But this, if there are more of them, then this is a threat to the whole Sundom.
And you think it's a good idea to say all that in front of a shadow Karja?
When I found that lure, it was connected to the old one's ruins, to a big metal bowl. Could that have made this lure more powerful?
But why did Urid ignore the lure and follow whoever it is back to Nora territory? What's so important about these people?
You served in Mother's Tears, didn't you, Reyes?
I served where I was sent. Yes, I served there.
Then you know the land. The wounds of the Red Raids are still fresh for the Nora. Valley Meat would be an extremely dangerous place for a Shadow Carja to go. Though, if Urid felt these people were important enough to pursue, we must too. Go on for your brother, for the vow you made to the Sundom, or for yourself. But, if you choose to go, do it as a free man. His Luminant Savad won't send Carja soldiers into Nora territory, but I cannot stop someone going there to find their brother. Walk in the light, Reyes, but try not to be seen.
But I will go to Mother's Tears and find Orid, as a free man. First, I'll need to make a rope dart. That's the only way I'm gonna cross the bridge into that settlement. A bit further. Right there. There. That should help me cross into Mother's Tears, into Nora territory. I'll have to be careful.
Riddell,
Busy.
that lure was made by an Osram tinker like you?
That's what I said.
And Urid disappeared after you climbed the Sun Spear. Yet you and the lure didn't.
You got me. Go and tell Murad. I'm the secret one-armed mastermind behind
You
this.
can't be. I planned all this from my prison cell.
You got what you wanted from Murad. So what do you want from me?
Could you make one of these lures?
If I studied it and had the right parts. But these ancient components aren't anything I've seen before.
Could we trace who made the lure and where it came from?
Maybe. You can recognize a tinker from their work, and this one is skilled. But there's something odd about it. It's good work, but makeshift, done in the field, not in a proper workshop. It's Osram, but that lure wasn't made in the claim.
How's the arm?
It's been hit by a glinthawk, dropped off a cliff, and crushed by a rock. So it's marginally less painful than having a conversation with you.
You know, I'm beginning to see why they left you up on that mountain.
People left me because they know saving this town was more important. Urid, the others, they understand acting for the greater good.
Urid understands how to do things that make him look good. Look, whoever's behind this, I'll find them.
You can forge two blades from the same metal. One becomes an excellent weapon. The other... You're still following in Urid's footsteps. And I know who I trust.
Hey,
So, you're a free man.
you think a single scroll means that?
Murad's word carries a lot of weight in the Sundom.
It hadn't changed your mind when you collected me from prison.
Well, now you've defeated a Thunderjaw and saved a settlement. All you done then was whine from the back of a boat.
What can you tell me about Valley Meat?
Neutral ground, left empty after the Red Raids. The occasional Nora patrol, or so I've heard. You probably know more about the area than I do.
You didn't serve there?
I wasn't part of the Red Raids. I've only served in the Sundom. I don't plan for that to change.
You must be new to the army if you think your plans count for anything. Did Murad say anything to you about these lures?
You were a soldier. How often did higher-ups explain themselves? Look, if Blameless Murad had known for sure what had caused those machines to come, he wouldn't have risked our lives to find out.
So, Riddell and Urid?
Served together, climbed together since before Meridian. She made the equipment he needed. They carried out whatever errands Murad asked of them.
So they're climbing buddies.
They're not sleeping together, if that's what you're asking.
That really wasn't what I was asking, no. That's... Thanks for filling that in. That's everything.
Walk in the light, or at least stay out of the shadow.
Scrappers recycle other machines, so I shouldn't be too unhappy to end up as part of an elevator.
Murad.
You have questions. I will answer those I can.
Mother's Tears is Nora territory. What makes you so sure the people Urid is pursuing aren't Nora?
You didn't learn much of their traditions when you served in Valleymeet, did you?
My unit was there to fight machines, not to round up people.
The Nora believe the Old Ones were corrupted by machines and the metal devil that commanded them. They fear technology like this lure. They aren't involved.
You said you'd seen lures like this before.
Like this? No. Aloy encountered smaller versions constructed by an Osseran tinker, Daval. But those were toys compared to the power of this.
So why use something so powerful to attack a backwater like Dawn's Grasp?
Perhaps, as you say, the ruins on Talon Reach are what made this lure so powerful. Perhaps we will be fortunate, and these weapons will only work in such places.
And perhaps if I dance around and call myself the sun for long enough, my ass will light up the sky. I wasn't sure you'd stand by your word and give me a pardon.
If I didn't stand by it, what would my word be worth?
I should go.
Reyes, be careful in Valleymeet. We may have a truce with the Nora, but there are those who have not forgiven us for the Red Raids.
Nora territory. And Mother's Tears. Haven't been here since the war. I need to find Urid and the Osram he was tracking. Whatever they've got planned for those machine lures can't be good. The Matriarch's Lodge is the settlement's biggest and most defensible building. The Osram might have set up there. I should take a look. Watchers. Sneaking by them could be easier than fighting. That grass would give me cover. So far, so good. I should be safe here. Another watcher ahead. Main gate's just ahead. Urid was Sun King Jiran's bodyguard. Never questioned his orders, until he did. It must take a lot to make Urid betray you. Betray his honor.
Watch it. I can't sneak by this one. Shadows, more of them!
machine in this settlement must know I'm here. And any Osram. And yet... nothing. Better get to the Matriarch's lodge and try to find them before they find me. Nora tried to hide their wounded and children down here. The Karja put them in chains and packed them off to the capital. I walked right on by. Followed my orders. Hunted machines for parts and ammo. Should have done more. The Matriarch's lodge. No sign of anyone. I should climb the watchtower behind the settlement. Might be able to spot the enemy from there. Shock arrows would be handy. Pillow pack. More armor. Detention cages. They rounded up all the Nora, crammed them into here, then shipped them to Meridian and race machines in the sun ring. Oh, no.
Over here! Someone's come up from the Nora ruins.
Let's see what little bird we've caught. A shadow Karja, trapped in a Karja cage. What would the Nora do if they found you here? Probably something similar to what we'd do. Get him out! I want to know what he's doing here.
You shouldn't be here!
Up there! Movement! Is it the Nora?
We're not here to fight them. Go, quickly! Over the bridge.
That voice sounded like Wood. Or am I just hearing things? Doesn't matter. Gotta get out of here. Got it. I should keep heading for that watchtower. It's up in Elder's grasp. The Osram might be around there somewhere.
Hail, brother! Looks like you owe me one. I scared off the enemy so you could get out of that cage. But who got you out of jail?
It was Murad. He sent me to find you.
Then go back and tell him that I don't need help. His or yours.
What?
He's Osarama for me to finish.
Wait! Come back here!
I can stack the stones here into a cage. Well, I found my brother. And he's still stubborn as a rock. Better go after him before he gets himself killed.
Orin! I can help! I told you! This is for me to finish!
Wait, did you just destroy the controls of the cable car? Orin!
Damn, this is bullheaded even for him. Why take on such a massive threat alone? Let's hope that control box still works. He broke it. Damn. What the... He attached his most prestigious medal to his shot. The Hero of the Sun. Granted by the king himself. He must think his honor's at risk. Maybe that's why he went on loan. I guess he doesn't want anyone to know what he's gonna do. Least of all his traitor of a brother. The drawbridge. Can't get up to Elder's Calling without cutting its ropes from afar. I'll need special gear for that. Sun disk. Okay. For now, I should head back to Dawn's Grasp. Ask Riddell if she can fix that control box. I'll maybe craft a sun disk while I'm there.
You found Orid?
He found me. Could you make one of those boxes?
It's a coded signal transmitter. Works like a key. And a blindfolded Nora can make one with the right components. But why would Orid destroy this?
To stop me following him. Orid didn't come back because he's made this personal. Do you know why that could be?
When he left here, he was pursuing a Thunderjaw.
What would you need to make another of those box signal emitters?
What do you need a transmitter for, Reyes?
To pursue my brother, who appears to have taken on a personal quest of vengeance.
The Osram Orid's chasing? My bet is he knows him. Or at least the woman who's leading him.
A Sarah.
Who's a Sarah?
A follower of Devon's. An Osram who sought to destroy Meridian. But Urid reported Asera was dead. Killed in Banuk territory.
A local chieftain said Asera was dead. You didn't let Urid confirm it.
Our neighbors are still rather sensitive about Karja soldiers crossing their borders. How do you know Asera's alive?
Brown eyes, really intense, clearly wants to shove sharp objects into anyone who's Karja. I saw her and then I saw Orid.
And you need this transmitter fixed to catch up with them.
From where you said you saw Sarah, maybe she and the Osram had a camp on Elder's Calling. If they left in a hurry, they could have left some components there. Or a Delver would tell you to try the ancient ruins on Talonreach.
So that's the plan. We leave Asera running around while I look for spare parts?
You will look for a way forward. I will return to Meridian and ask His Luminance of Art to send soldiers to the border, in case Asera has more of these lures. Fix that device, Reyes. Find Asera.
Looks like it's just you and me.
Looks like you need to find those components.
I'll start with Elder's Calling. There's bound to be components there. But I'll need a sun disk to explore the area properly. I should craft one before I leave. This should get me by any obstacles the Osram have left behind. Now to Elder's Calling. Back in Elder's Calling. Now, I have a sun disk. Okay, Bridge. Time to meet my new sun disk. Nice. Okay. Time to find the components Riddell needs to fix the transmitter. The faster I do that, the faster I can get back on the trail of my brother and the Osram he's so obsessed with catching. If I don't catch up with them in time, can Orid really stop Asera? Alone? I better find these components. Quick. Oh, good. A frost belt back.
To the weak points, Reyes. Doesn't like that fire.
tanks and shell walkers up a mountain. All my time fighting machines, this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Guess the sun hasn't given up on me yet. The Osram must have been testing the lures here. And now they've stopped. And if they've moved on, that means the next stage of their plan, whatever it is, must be ready. How many of these lures have the Osram built? Gonna have to get higher up. See where the Osram trail leads me. Sarah wants to kill as many Karja as she can. But it was us who made her that way. When will the cycle end? Looks like a wire board. That's the kind of component Riddell needs. That's a relief. If there's one wire board here, there are probably others. Better get looking. I'll take that blaze. Fixes that transmitter, I can finally catch up with Orid. Assuming he doesn't figure out a way to dodge me again. Looks like a wire board. That's the kind of component Riddell needs. That makes two. Now we're talking. Probably carry about 2 more. Shock arrows would be handy. It's a good thing Riddell's around to fix this stuff. I just hope we're in time. If only I'd have known Orid had changed sides before Father came to me in Meridian. If only I had been able to talk to Orid. Maybe we'd have fought side by side, as brothers. Looks like a wire board. That's the kind of component. That's 3. If I can find just one more, Riddell should be able to fix that transmitter. So obsessed with his honor, he won't even listen to his own brother. He thinks I'm not capable of understanding. I don't know. Maybe he's right. Looks like a wire board. That's the kind of component Riddell needs. Okay, got enough wire boards for Riddell. I should head back to Dawn's Grasp, see if she can fix that transmitter.
What you found is useful, but you didn't get everything I need.
So you can't make one of those transmitters?
I can make one. It just wouldn't work. You'll have to search Talon Reach, see if you can find one of these.
Go to Talon Reach, find a transmitter case. I can do that. So, I need to find a transmitter case. There might be one I can salvage at the end of this rope winch. Worth a try. Scrappers. The lure's destroyed. There are still machines here. Word shot the controls of the cable car. Does that mean he knows another way back? But he also announced his arrow of the sun. Maybe he's not planning on returning. Just need to cross to the tower. That's what that talks. No screamers.
Shadows, more of them! You're gonna fry. I've heard it. There goes its armor! That's a spot. One more of that?
Capital of the Karja. Most people there had nothing to do with the raids Sarah's so furious about. Why can't she see that? I'm gonna need that. Good. There. Looks like a transmitter case. Looks good. If Dell can fix the transmitter with this, I can finally get back on Orid and Sarah's trail. I just hope I'm not too late. I should head back to Dawn's Grasp. Not a moment to lose.
Well?
Having the right pieces is only part of the solution. You have to put them in the right place.
So does it work?
I would test it first.
How do I do that?
Climb the mountain, press the button, and see if the pulleys start moving.
Right. Thanks. Never would have thought of that.
Murad believes you're the right piece in the right place.
I'll stop us, Sarah. Do you think Sarah would use these lures on Meridian?
She hates the Karja. If she has a weapon, she'll use it.
All I have to do is use the transmitter to get to Devil's Anger.
You said Orid smashed it to stop you from following him. It's fixed. So follow him.
Let's go to Devil's Anger and test that transmitter.
Murad hasn't returned yet?
You're not the observant one in your family, are you?
How did Sarah know how to make these lures?
She must have learned from Derval. Or perhaps she taught him and he took all the credit.
And we're sure it's Sarah and not this Derval who made this one.
Aloy, the Nora hunter you met, she captured Derval. And then he was sent to be tried in the claim. The last thing the Osram need is another war with the Karja. So if he's not dead yet, he soon will be.
I'll find Orid.
Oh, stop us, Sarah. It was easy saying that to Riddell, wasn't it, Reyes? But how are you gonna do it? No point looking for problems. I need solutions. And that starts with Orid. Now, Orid's one big problem himself. Orid. He's been captured.
We held him until you returned. He's Karja, and he's carrying Nora equipment.
One of Murad's attack dogs. I hear he leaves them out in the sun to drive them mad. Oh, we have a real Karja hero here. This is Orid, Arrow of the Sun. It's a terrible thing, isn't it, to cower in chains not knowing your fate?
The war is over, Sarah. The Osram and the Karja stood together over the body of the Mad Sun King.
What do you see when you look at yourself, Karja? A man of honor? Blameless Murad, the Arrow of the Sun. You wear your words like masks. But I see the truth, the arrogance, the hatred in your eyes, just like in all of Karja.
Oh, you slaughter innocents!
There are no innocents in it.
Doesn't sound like Sarah's gonna keep Urid alive. I gotta find him fast. I can't fight them all. Can I trick him somehow? Send Urid a code? They must be heading up.
Another damn Karja.
Hey! There's another one of them.
Our caged shadow Karja from Mother's Tears. What brings you here?
Yes, what do you... He does. Urid, the arrow of the sun, traitor to his people. I track him to the end of the world so he can face justice.
You follow me, he follows you. What a circle of blood the Karja have painted.
He's that Karja. I'm not. You fought against the rightful Sun King. You stood by as he was murdered. You betrayed everything we stood for. You want Karja blood? I'll give it to you.
We can't take 2 prisoners with us. So finish your argument here. Make it quick.
Falcon's Rise. All over again.
Will you just shut up?
Hey. We're still alive.
Even now I have to save your hide.
That was my plan.
Falcon's Rise? You were 8.
It worked.
Yes. Ah! Only this time you really have broken my leg.
I see them! There!
I can't move. Go, before they come down.
Oh, for all that shines, can you stick that noble act where it hurts? I didn't drag myself here to leave you behind.
Get some rope!
We can't fight that.
Maybe it'll go after the Oscar.
What's that?
Are you serious? You're obsessed with this Asera and you didn't even figure out her plan? It's a machine lore.
Keep that Stormbird busy for us, will you?
Maybe we can hide in here.
Let's go!
Leave the plans to me, will you?
I'd better get out of here. Okay. I need to draw that Stormbird away from it. Where's that Stormbird? Oh, there it is.
Let's take all its armor off. Yeah, you got me. Where's it going? Whoa! Uh-oh. It's electrocuted this thing. If that spark reaches me, I'm toast. Gotta jump. Open ground. As good a place as any to fight a Stormbird. Time to shine, Reyes. Die.
did it. I'm alive. Sarah, looks like you're next. But I should get back and check on Orid first. He's not gonna believe that I killed that thing.
You don't need to worry about that Stormbird anymore.
You need to worry about Sarah.
Do you have any idea where she's gone?
The Oseram were collecting, I don't know what, pieces from the old one's ruins. But they weren't taking them back to Mother's Tears. The Oseram must have another way down the other side of the mountain.
I'll stop him.
Will you? Like you stopped Father taking Itamin from Meridian?
You really want to have that conversation right now? Someone had just murdered the Sun King. There'd been a coup in Meridian. I thought I was rescuing Prince Itamin.
In the months you spent in Sunfall after that?
I'm here now, aren't I? And I'm doing a better job at stopping Sarah than you managed.
Not. Standing there, you're not. Go! Stop her! And don't mess it up.
Word's not wrong. I've made mistakes. If I pull this off, I can finally hold my head high. Sarah has to think the Stormbird killed us. I'll bet she's getting all those lords out of here. I can't let her escape. It's down to me now. Gotta get over to that rope winch. Just put the pieces together in the right order. How hard can that be? Keep winding. There. Not a bad piece of work. The old ones hid inside a mountain, and the machine still found them. This is what Sarah wants to unleash on Meridian. Precision arrows will be useful. The metal devil carved through the whole mountain.
I've woken it up. I must control the cart. Gotta hit back. Control the cart! I got the cart moving! Oh, come on! We're in position! Yeah! Keep taking pieces off! If anyone's keeping count.
Oh, I need a way out of this damn mountain. One that avoids any more frozen machines. So insane. How does she think she'll get the lords in the camp? Is she gonna use spies? Soldiers? Disguise them somehow? Whoa. A tall neck. Here. Looks like Sarah's trapped it. But how? Why? They're peaceful machines. Whatever she's up to, it can't be good. Another lure. But It's inactive. Why would Sarah leave it behind? I gotta get up to that restraining tether. The lever must release the tether. Tether down, 2 to go. Wait. Are those lures on the tallneck? That's Sarah's plan? To send a tallneck laden with lures into Meridian? I can't let that happen. With all these lures, how many killer machines would follow the tallneck into Meridian? Sarah's got to be stopped. Last lever. That should free the tallneck from the harness. Freeze the tallneck? Looks like I can climb that fallen harness. Okay. Now to get those lures off the tallneck before I find a way to open the gates. Why aren't you moving? The first lure. I'll bet I can smash that buckle with a pickaxe. The next one now. That's the last lure. Nearly there, my giant friend. Let's get you out of here. Staff. This is how they're controlling it. Where we got you going? There's the gates now. Then you're free at last. I can't leave this tallneck for Sarah. Doors are opening.
Go! Be free!
Sarah has more tallnecks? Oh, no. She must be controlling them with those staff things. I bet my life she's gonna march them straight into Meridian. I'll never catch up with her on foot. Unless someone knows a way to cut them off. Word, maybe? I gotta get moving.
Guess who I just found up a mountain?
The fate of the Sundom lies in the balance, and you trusted it to him? A Shadow Karja criminal was the best you could find?
It means, thanks for saving my life.
What did they offer you, a pardon?
I was overjoyed to see him, particularly as the Oseram were about to kill me.
They weren't going to kill me then. And it's not my life that matters. Because you stopped to save me. A Sarah could have already crossed into the Sundom. Can you put that seat down?
You found a Sarah.
You were wrong about her.
Wrong? No. Late? Yes. But we've taken action now. There are soldiers arriving at border settlements to stop the Oseram planting these lures.
They're not planning the lures. Asera's attached them to a tallneck. She's gonna drive it and every machine she passes across the Sundom and into Meridian.
She's controlling a tallneck?
I found that staff in the one I freed. She has another 2 tallnecks that I've seen.
This isn't Oseram work. This was made by the Eclipse.
A trophy from one of Asera's raids on the Shadow Karja.
Those tallnecks are on their way into the Sundom now.
There aren't many places they could cross the border. The Oseram are at Devil's Anger. There's a valley that runs from there to a pass into the Sundom at Eagle's Fall.
What are you gonna do if you capture her? Will Sarah get a pardon too?
Few of us choose our mistakes, Urid, but we can all decide which of them we learn from. Yes.
Urid never learns from his mistakes. We should make sure Sarah learns from hers.
Then go to Eagle's Fall. Stop Sarah from reaching Meridian.
Those valleys will take Sarah around the long way, but she's moving at the speed of a tallneck. I'll have to cut across the mountains to have any chance of reaching Eagle's Falls ahead of her.
Brother.
You're supposed to be stopping Sarah.
Sure, but this might be my last chance to see you.
How am I so important now? You didn't come see us when Mother was dying.
And Edom and Shadow would have been welcomed back with open arms?
Well, you can't use one mistake to excuse the rest of your life.
And of course, the Arrow of the Sun has never made a mistake.
I can tell you're related. You're both asses.
Why didn't you report back to Murad about Azera?
You saw what she was doing. She had to be stopped.
So why not get help?
You don't know what she's capable of. And Murad wanted her to face trial.
But you wanted her dead.
Crime should be paid for.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Can you imagine Father's rage if he saw us here? The great Kestrel sons working with Murad.
You were with Father when he died. Did he ever acknowledge what he'd done?
I think his guilt killed him. He took those arrows out of shame.
You used to be a better liar.
And you used to believe he was that honorable. We both told ourselves lies. He must have known what's right. There's something we're not seeing. But he died killing Karja soldiers.
Death shines the brightest light. None can hide their truth from its flame.
How did you end up supporting Avad instead of helping Father? One day you're a royal guard, the next turning against the Sun King to help Avad take Meridian?
You weren't in Meridian during the Red Raids. We were told those sacrifices were to stop the machines, that the Sea of Blood was a payment to save us, but I saw Durant's face. That blood offering wasn't to the sun. It was for him. He enjoyed it.
And you told that to Riddell, but not your own brother?
You could have contacted me.
You could have told me you were helping Avad.
Like I said, asses.
I'd better go. One of us needs to stop Sarah. Hey, Quartermaster.
You found Urid, but didn't think to bring us Sarah and all her followers back with him?
Well, there was this whole thing with a lure, a broken leg, and a stormbird.
Sure. You fought a stormbird on your own. You fought a stormbird on your own? And I took you down with a rock. Guess that makes me something.
Has Avad sent soldiers to the border as well as to the settlements?
In some places. But the local commanders are expecting to stop Azera's followers sneaking lures in. They're not prepared for... They're really using a tall neck. You have to stop Azera reaching Meridian.
Are you evacuating civilians from the settlements by the border?
To where? The people who tried to escape from here ran straight into machines. If we want to save lives, we need to stop Azera before she reaches those settlements.
I'll stop Sarah.
Walk in the light.
Or at least stay out of the shadow.
So is Urid right? You were warned about us, Sarah?
I knew about her as I knew about others. There are 1,000 threats to the Sundom.
Sarah seems like a big threat.
The strange thing about the burning light of truth, Reyes, is that it's generally pieced together from shadows. Ask your questions.
What will you do with Sarah if we capture her?
I should think his luminant savant will do with her as he did her mentor Devon. He will hand her over to the Oseram Elderman for judgment.
You'll kill her at a distance.
The Oseram have made the penalties for such crimes clear. It is for them to enforce their own justice.
You said Sarah took that staff from the Eclipse. Who are the Eclipse?
You never heard the name in Sunfall. The Eclipse are Helis's loyalist followers, a cult within the Shadow Kaja. They have gained access to technology of the like I have not seen.
They wouldn't work with Sarah.
No. The Shadow Kaja and the Eclipse represent all that she despises most about the Kaja and our history. Most likely, Sarah took the staff from the Eclipse during one of her raids. Walk in the light, Reyes.
This valley is my last chance to intercept Sarah. If I don't get to Eagle's Fall before them, it's over. Getting to high ground would be a good start. See if I can spot her tall necks. Maybe I can see the tall necks from a better vantage point. That tower should do it. No sign of Sarah. Did I beat her here? Or have I missed her? No, this leads away from Eagle's Fall. Sarah will be heading the other way. There. Sarah's tall necks. That means there's still time for me to get to Eagle's Fall ahead of him. Almost there. This is gonna be rough.
Here they come! Taking out all the towers. Please, javelins incoming! It's gonna explode! Sun and shadow. I'm in their sights! Stop and I'm dead. Move! Give it your best shot, Sarah!
Let him get into this. That was close. Okay, time to get those lures by hand. I need to find somewhere to jump down on him from. Here we go! doesn't like me. Well, I'm still alive, but where is she? At least there's no more lore-laden Tallnecks. Meridian should be safe. I need to check the Tallneck she was riding. We're out of one proof, dead or alive.
Anyone home?
There's no bodies. Or Lores. She could still be out there. And I have to find out for sure. If Sarah has a lore, machines could tear this whole place down trying to get to it.
Sarah! It doesn't have to end this way!
And it will never end.
Oh. This place isn't a temple. It's a sun ring. How many died fighting here while the Karja watched?
Hey! Stop!
Karja, your journey ends here. Justice cannot be halted.
She's in that elevator. How can I get up there? Thunderjaw. What else is following that lore?
Starbird! I'm not the one with the lure! Go and get a Sarah!
By the sun. Gotta jump!
Whoa! I'm alive! And I'm not on fire! But I'm almost back where I started. I'm higher, though. So maybe there's a route up on this side.
There's something really bad in there. An elevator. Let it work. Let it work. Pull the lever and hope. Up to me to stop Sarah now. I can't fail. She can't be allowed to kill again. Be ready, Reyes. Sunrings Arena. Right where you wanted me, eh, Sarah?
Reyes! Your people threw mine into this ring. Sacrifice them to machines in the name of the sun. Now it's your turn, Shadow Karja.
Sun and shadow! A fire claw!
Sam was really not hurting it.
falling apart. Gotta run and get to Sarah. Sarah! Stop!
If I die, my blood will feed the fire that burns across the sun.
Take my hand!
No. Karja have the power over my life. My death is my own.
Sarah! She didn't want to be saved. But at least Meridian has been.
Someone down there. Get you up!
You killed Sarah.
She fell.
But you saw the body.
I saw her fall down a mountain.
The attack has been stopped, the lure's destroyed, the Sundom has been saved. From this threat, at least.
The story works better if it was Orid, the Arrow of the Sun.
I cannot take this praise.
You think people would believe Edom and Shadow stopped Sarah?
All the people of the Sundom can learn about what happened here is that a few errant machines were stopped. We cannot let our enemies know that such power exists, or others will seek it.
Whatever is said, we know the truth. Reyes, you could return to Meridian.
I think it's time to leave my past behind.
True. But perhaps some doors can be opened if we let it be known that Edom and Shadow died in Sunstone Rock. That the soldier who stands here was held by the Shadow Karja and has now been released back into the light. You are free to explore the Sundom, Reyes. Though I may call upon your services again.
Orid?
Father would be proud.
Father would be furious.
Father was an ass.
Runs in the family.
Walk in the light, Reyes.
Oh, I'm not leaving. Someone's got to keep an eye on you.